Doug Gilmour is the one that's changed the culture in terms of having a plan in place, in terms of what's expected, not expected, right from school to curfews to how you conduct yourself in hotels, to buses, to around the arena. So it all starts with Doug Gilmour right at the top.
Kingston seems to have a new kind of spirit around the team with Todd Gill and with Doug Gilmour and the kind of remaking of the roster of the team. And had a nice interview with Todd a little while ago, and you got a sense that he's got them playing the way he wants them. That doesn't mean they're winning every game, but they're heading in the right direction.
But I have seen a significant difference in player attitudes towards this organization, towards the fans. That's not to say in the past that they haven't respected our fans or our city or the organization, but I do see a difference in the culture of this year's team and moving forward. I know I had a good chat with Todd Gill last summer, and he said that was his #1 priority, was to change the culture of this hockey club.
The thing that you saw with Kingston this year, they were a team on the ice. They were pulling for each other. A lot of young guys coming together and realizing that they are going to be the core of something very special for a number of years to come. And what Kingston has done, I mean, they made so many changes, they had to do it. You're bringing in a new coach, you might just as well start with his culture, his way of doing things, his rules, his expectations, and you do that with a fresh team. Now it's integrated in them, and they're going to bring that in the future as well.
Todd Gill, very animated behind the bench, letting his guys know exactly what he expects.
I think what Coach Gill has done has been create an actual team here in Kingston. We've had a collection of good players in previous years, but I don't think we've ever had a good team, at least not in recent memory. This year the guys really seem to care for one another, stand up for one another. Don't seem to be any prima donnas on the team. They're all working hard.
And that will do it for the first period. Well, hang on. Cole came right off the bench and came straight at Petgrave, and at the end just went straight into Petgrave and took it into the board. Now someone's throwing punches in there. Bailey's coming over as well to settle someone down. Not sure Jacob Riley's going to get involved.
The team seems to be more of a team. The last couple of years it's been pretty cliquey with kind of little groups of players, and I think this year you definitely get more of a team feeling, and I think that's a bonus for the team.
Shot towards the goal. Kuzowinski scores! Frontenacs are on a roll tonight, to say the least.
We definitely see a change in the attitude and the vibe around the team. Last year, a team with incredible talent and no chemistry, and the thing just disintegrated. This year, you know, you can tell that these kids have a lot of character, have a lot of chemistry together, and that it's a good group, it's a good working group. You know, every group's going to have some problems. That's hockey, that's sport. It happens in every sport. But, you know, for the most part, you can tell that these kids are a pretty close unit, and I think that's very important at this age, at this level.
Finds Steele. Top scores! Warren Steele. Not sure if it was tipped, but Warren Steele lets a rocket loose from the...
We've had our ups and downs, but I feel like we've really come together as a team since the deadline, and we've got a really young group of guys, and it's looking really good for next year.
Left feed to Morbeck, he's the line again. Morbeck blocking in, good Branson gets the puck shot, scores!
It's a hard-working team. We play our hearts out every game, and you know, it's definitely a changing team here. You know, there's definitely you know, it's a team in a revolution. We're starting to change our ways, and you know, you can definitely tell by this year.
Great attitude. They seem to want to play for the fans and for the team, as opposed to playing as an individual.
We've got no cancers on this team, and it's just nice to be with everyone, and we're a winning team. Like, just a winning attitude. We've got no cancer there, and everyone wants this team to succeed.
Centering feed, shot call, scores! Fronts get on the board with a power play goal. It's 2-1.
I notice a positive attitude among the kids. They seem to be a team as opposed to individuals.
The main thing is just, having an opportunity and having fun. We're a pretty close team, so, when we win, it's a big deal for us, and, we have a lot of fun in the room when we do.
Comfortable bus ride home on the power of a 4-3 victory over the Ottawa 67s here at the J. Benson Cartage Center.
Definitely a positive attitude towards the players. They look like they're happy to be here and Kingston on the Frontenacs, and they never give up. There was only a few games this year that I've noticed anybody really getting down. I've been a season ticket holder for 29 years, and this has been a very positive season.
Good play, nice hit by the Fronts, number 27, Jean Dupuis. Loose puck picked up in front, one-timer scores! What a play by the Fronts! Physical play, and there are no more.
That sends a message that's going to go through the Ontario Hockey League, not to mention the lower ranks for people who are going to be drafted in the next little while. So people, when they come into Kingston, they're going to know that it's an all-for-one, one-for-all sort of team.
And the Kingston Frontenacs are going to leave town with 2 points tonight, a 5-4 victory over the Peterborough Peaks.
The biggest thing is there seems to be a change in the style that they're playing. They're a high-tempo team, it seems. They're a good young team. They've played the Petes very well this year. They've battled the Petes every time I've seen them play here in Peterborough, and it just seems to be a good core of young players there. They may have got rid of some, I don't want to call them bad apples, but it just seems to be a different bunch this year. And, Todd Gill and Darren Kiley and Doug Gilmore have, I think, the core guys that they can call their own now. And it's their team, and it's their team to go forward with.
Moves it over, backdoor feed, shot, they score. The Frontenacs have tied this game at 2. Deuces are wild in the second. On a nice setup, the second goal of the night by Ryan Kujawinski.
We'll see why he was sought after by Doug Gilmore, the 4th overall pick in last year's midget draft.